We are live for a little while anyway.
Until the internet goes out. Hey,
Yo, yo, yo.
what's up, everybody? Yo, 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 let's do a show.
Yeah, if the internet stays on.
Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of SAVS. Today, we have a very special guest, Mr. Mark SoulOhm.
Hey, good evening, guys.
How are y'all doing today?
I'm just waiting for somebody to say we're mute or something.
Yeah, I know. Just wait. It's stuttering. You're dropping frames. Blah blah blah.
I know. I start getting, because I'm a fat kid and I sweat a lot when I start panicking.
All right, I'm gonna give everyone 30 seconds to get their shout out requests in. Type something in chat, and then we're gonna have Mobro read down from the top of the list some shout outs. All right, so 30 seconds.
I did it last week.
Yep. Unless Mark wants to do it, our special guest.
Mark can't see.
I can't see, and I can't.
I'll do it if you want, Mo.
I can do it, but I just sound like somebody with proper special needs.
Yeah.
I have.
The only one I really enjoy saying is Cunty McFuckoff. I just love saying that name.
Hey, you guys.
All right, that's 30 seconds. First one up is Gary Hartland. That's an easy one. See, I can get that one. Bill Byrne, UK Andy. What's up, Andy? Well, there's Vaping with Mobro. Hi, Mo.
Hi.
Shout out to Mo. We've got Dire Thing, Dion78. We've got Biscuit Vapes, Martin Horton, Mad Hatter Vape Reviews, and she, of course, has the Spanner. So welcome once again, Michelle. Sussex Vape Shop Online, Village Vapor. We've got Ian Morgan, Goober Vapes, Chelsea Jane, Ronnie Campbell. I think I already said Ian Morgan, Ian M481, Steve Dilligaff Porter, and Jules
Stevie.
Mama Vapes.
Jules.
Welcome, everyone. Hello, 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 hello.
Hi.
Great show as well, Steve. I did catch a few bits while I were doing bits and bobs, so well done, mate. Great show.
Yeah, good
Nice.
good show, Stevie.
Nice one, nice one.
Well done, dude.
So as you can see, we're missing a certain salty badger tonight. He will be missed once again, and a certain grumpy old smelly man. I'm just lucky I'm over here. All right, I'm pretty sure it made it all the way up north and all the way out to where Mo's at. So luckily I'm all the way across the pond, and I do not get to smell Mike until we get to Expo. But who else is excited for Expo?
I can't wait.
I'm happy.
I'm about to book my flight pretty soon for that already, because I want to do it a little bit earlier this year, so it's not such a hard hit like right before Expo. And it tends to be a little bit cheaper too. So, but
How much is the flight?
I found a pretty decent flight right from my local airport, which is only about 20 minutes away. Mike is in chat.
I heard you.
Oh man. So yeah, the 20 minutes away at the airport right there, I found a flight for about $600. So about what, 450 quid, something like that.
So is that direct to Birmingham or going to London and Jay's picking you up?
Actually, shit, I have yet to look into that as well, but that would be direct into Birmingham. Well, not direct. I have to stop over in Dublin first, but you know,
I'll have a couple of Guinnesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, with no time whatsoever. It's crazy what you do when you stop over in Dublin, because you get off the plane, you basically leave the airport, and then like come back in and go through customs and all that. So instead of having to go through customs when I get home, it's all done in Dublin. So it's kind of cool, but it's like it's going to be the layover would be about 3 a.m. my time. So it would be like waking up at 3 a.m. to a bright sunshine and having to get off the plane and like do a bunch of stuff and deal with like customs officers and everything, which is a pain. But it's all worth it just to see your beautiful faces in person.
How long are you stopping over?
Probably just for the weekend. It would be Friday to leaving early Monday morning, so just for the weekend. I know. I wish I could stay longer, but I have a job.
It's a good giggle. It's a good giggle. Is Stan coming this time?
I'm trying to convince him to go, but he's taking time off to go to NVE, which is in March. So hopefully I'm gonna try to get him. I'm gonna drag him kicking and screaming.
Here's one for you, Mark. When we were on the live stream with Grim Green, he's coming in October.
Is he coming in October? Awesome.
Jay Hayes is coming over in October as well.
Yeah.
Mm. So there's going to be people from everywhere around. All around the world.
Well, I know for a fact, as far as my friends, Coil Turd will be at Expo, and he makes some fantastic juice that you guys should try. It's called a liquid.
Cool, I'll check some of that out.
Peach tea lemonade. And while we're on that topic of what we're all vaping on, why don't we start off with our very special guest, Mark SoulOhm. What are you vaping on there, Mark?
What am I vaping on? I've got the Drop and the Moose RDA, Moose Mech, should I say. In there, I have got Squid Ink's Barb and Cuss, which is rhubarb and custard, basically. Rather nice. I've also got my Ice Spider Mech with the Aquitas on top. In there, I've got my own brew lemon. I'm trying out this Way 2 at the present moment as well. Got the BTFC on top of that. So I'm trying that one out. In there, I have got Squid Ink's again, a Caribbean Crush, which is a tropical fruit, bit of menthol in it.
It'd be Christmas in the Caribbean.
In the Caribbean. Last but not least, I've got me double barrel V3 with the Drop Dead. And what have I got in this one?
Nice.
Vape Wild Clever Fool. Very nice. That's all I'm vaping on tonight. Very, very simple.
Nice.
Why don't you pass it on off?
Oh, I've got to pass it to my little bro.
I knew that would come in. Thanks, bro. I do appreciate it. It is lovely to have you on the show, bro.
Thank you.
Nice. It was nice to be on your show on Thursday, the Home Service. So if you are about on a Thursday, go and check his show out with Lethal Coils, the new Graham Norton of the vaping world. He's on every show. He is one of the proper core hams. Whichever way you want to put it. No, he's a lovely bloke, and he's really into it as well. He's really into it.
Certainly is
in there as well. What am I vaping on? I have got the Phantom by Red Mods with the M3, I think it is. I'm really enjoying that. Nice little setup. In there I've got some homebrew Tic Tac, it's supposed to be. Orange Tic Tac, but it didn't quite turn out like that. It's a bit of a throaty, orangey taste. I don't actually mind it though. It's actually not that bad. Then I have got the Vape Mon. Still love that mod. Review coming up for that one. I'll get my head back round from my ass. And I've got the new Innokin iSub B, which is for low wattage, top max 55 watts. Not bad. It's got a funny filling mechanism on it. You fill from the top, and it's very fiddly. And it's got like where you fit the coil from underneath, like the other iSub that they used to have. You fit it in there, and then it's sort of like spring loaded, the chimney. So then you fill it, take the whole lot off, fill it up. So your glass does wobble a little bit, but so you have to be careful, hold it down, and then fill around the sides and push down and screw it back on. Little bit fiddly. I would have just liked to see something to push to its side. It would have made it so much easier.
Is that like a juice control, Aidan?
Pardon?
Is it like a juice control, so it actually cuts off the so you don't flood your tank? Sorry, to flood your coil.
Oh yeah, I would imagine that's the way it works. But I think as well is so that it comes over the top of the glass, so you can't put it down the chimney. So you can't flood it because you can't put it down the chimney because it comes above the glass. So then when you fit it back on, it pushes back down. But yeah, nice taste from it, cracking flavour, and you can use the these are the mesh coils. You can use the old coils on them as well. But yeah, nice tank. And in that I have got some of the Vampire Vapes Blue Cocktail. Again, I'm loving these stuff. Really, really nice. And then to finish it off, it's over here somewhere, which is the Super Cape by Vaptio. And I'm still using the Preco tank. This is about 3 weeks into it. The throwawayable, my word. In that one, I have got some, and I am banging this. This is beautiful. This is the rhubarb and ginger.
Ooh.
So you get like a gingery taste at the front, you know, like a spicy sort of taste, and then this lovely fresh rhubarb's coming behind it. Really, really nice. Now, I have been on the Enovap, which was working absolutely perfect up until I started the show, just like my internet and everything else that goes along with it. And now it's just like randomly turning on and turning off. So I don't know if I've got some juice in it or whatever, so I'm going to have to have a little look. It's just randomly going off. So
is that just me? Or does that look like one of those little portable recorders? Like
yeah,
it does.
The microphone.
I think it looks like a breathalyzer.
Yeah,
or a breathalyzer. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Just to test.
You're drunk. Oh yeah,
it's really good. And I was just about to tell everybody. Obviously, something's gone wrong with it, which I'll sort it out. But it's been working absolutely perfectly fine. You can adjust your nicotine. So what you do is, in one side you put in 0, on the other side you can put in whatever you want, all the way up to 18, obviously, yeah. And then you can dial in your nicotine to what you want it. So if you want it at 3, all the way up to 18, really, really good. Also, what you can do with it, you can put 2 different flavors in it and mix it, so it's got its own like mixing. And also then it's got an app on the phone, so it shows you when you're vaping more, at what times of the day, maybe to up your nicotine. It's got an auto way, so yeah, it works really, really well when it actually works. I think I might have I don't know what I've done, so I'll work that out.
That's cool.
That's
really
about
cool.
That's about me done. So I'm going to pass it straight off over to the one and only Mo, bro. It's nice to see you, bro. It's been 2 weeks. I wasn't here last week. How are you, brother?
Very good indeed. Quick question before I start my buffet. How long do those Preco or Preco tanks last? Them throwawayable ones.
The throwawayable ones.
Throwawayable.
Again, it all depends what type of juice you've got in it. And I've had them last from 2 to 4 weeks.
That one there is still going after 5 weeks.
Wow. Bloody hell. That's a good effort.
I've got, what is it in here? I've got a 70 VG in this one as well. So,
all 3 of us tested these
cool.
at the London Vape Show. We were Vape Finder reviewers there. So me, Nick and Mark tested them, and we said how great a flavour there were, corking clouds from it. Obviously, there's a little bit of the Save the World in it and plastic stuff to talk about.
Save the world.
Dolphins getting them stuck in there.
Yeah.
Blowholes and all. Yeah. Oh, look, a Preco. Yoink. Right, okay, so...
Go on, Nick, you're going to say something then.
No,
yeah, go on, Nick.
Go on, Nick.
He put his hand up.
What were you going to say?
No, I was just thinking, like, there's your Photoshop of a dolphin with a Preco tank stuck in its blowhole. There you go.
Word, blowhole.
Okay, so Tesla 2.3, as always, with the bonds are on top. In there, I'm vaping some French, dude. I fucking love this stuff. This has been one of the juices that, like, I would like most often go back to, just because it's so good. It's so good. I have the Purge. What's this? The King mod, I think it is, with a Rebirth on top. In there, I have the Jammin' and Custard Company collaboration.
Oh, mate, it's beautiful.
Blueberry jam custard, lovely stuff. And I also have the Geek Vape Nova kit with the Cerberus tank on top. And in there, I am also vaping on some ginger tonight. Ginger snaps from Crunchy's e-liquid. So it's like ginger nut biscuits type stuff. Really, really good. Really good. And that's me. So, Nicholas, what are you vaping on, sir? And also, welcome to Mark to the show.
Thank you.
Today, I just rewicked this right before the show. The Purge Twisted Stack. I don't know if it's going to focus. Probably not. But yeah, Purge Twisted Stack there with the Recoil Rebel, one of my favorite RDAs of all time, on top of there. And of course, the Doc Tip. I've got some coiled turd, a liquid for vaping inside. Oh, it's so good. I love peach, and it's peach tea lemonade. Oh, so delicious. That is my only zero, however, for tonight. I know a lot of people are getting on me about vaping 3 milligram when I said I'm quitting nicotine. Yes, I still have bottles with nicotine in them. I'm going through them slowly. So, I'm introducing more and more zeros every day. So anyways, I've got the Smoke or Smock, as you pronounce it, mag grip mod with the Falcon tank on top, because the second coil, the double barrel coil for the original tank, Baby V2 tank, first of all, it's very restricted for the airflow. Second, you can only use it around 50 watts. And third, it lasted barely a week. And that's with me vaping like 8 other setups in between. So that coil, those double barrel Baby V2 coils are shit. I'm calling it right now. However, the first coil was rather nice. Long story short, I've got the Falcon tank on top. There we go. Inside of that, I've got, I think I'm vaping on this one in there. This is NOMS X2. It's a white peach and raspberry flavor. Another really delicious one.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. And I just switched over the liquid in this one here. This is the iJoy Shogun kit, left over from the review that I did the other day. And I've got some more. I just put this NOMS X2 in there. This one is cactus, jackfruit, and mandarin. Oh, delicious. 2 very, 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 very good flavors. And they come in these giant 120 ml bottles, which I love. But yeah, that is what I'm vaping on today.
Nice.
Bill Bryan says in chat, super awesome vape show. If you want a good cheap beta stack, get the coil art. Is it Mange?
Mage, yeah.
Yeah.
Mage, yeah. Yeah, I've heard those are really, really nice. Someone even said in the Vape Stew crew group that they're, what was it? They said the coil art Mage stack hit better than their Dreamer stack, I believe, which is
I've heard that one as well.
slightly controversial, but I would have to say that I don't know. I would have to get my stack section for my copper or cord one. No, I have a brass cord one. Probably wouldn't hit as hard then. But yeah, that coil art Mage kit sounds really, really good. The Mage stack. They stopped sending me products, so I don't know.
Oh.
It happens that, doesn't it? Because different people change in marketing. So you might have dealt with somebody for 6-7 months to send you stuff out, and then that person moves on, and then you've got to touch base with somebody.
Yeah. So what's everyone in chat vaping on tonight? Let's see what you guys are using for your vaping pleasure.
Did you see in California that basically what had happened was a bloke had gone into a petrol station and had a fallout with him, and what he did was he sprayed petrol all over the petrol station and went to throw a piece of paper to set it all alight. He didn't set it alight, thank God. But he jumped in his car and he drove off to a store, and the police followed him and they all went round him, and they all tried to talk him down, and he wanted a cigarette. Now they said they were talking to him. They sent a little remote control car and put a phone so he could talk to him. So he wanted a cigarette. Now what they were thinking to themselves were, well, obviously if you give him a cigarette and he might have got petrol all over him, and you give him a lighter, he's going to light himself up because he said he was going to harm himself. So what they actually sent was, they sent a vape over.
Cool, what?
Yeah. So he sat down there and he went there and he had a vape pen and he vaped and he gave himself up.
There you go. Vaping saves lives.
And that was in California, that.
I did not hear about that. How did I not hear about this?
Yeah, he were in California. They sent this little vape on a robot thing. And he took his vape and...
That is so cool.
He vaped and literally so many minutes later he gave himself up.
Can you imagine it if you give him an ego and a starter kit? Oh, I'm not vaping this crap. If you're going to vape, I want something decent.
High-end mod only.
No smoke. Yeah, you can quite
no
imagine what if something had obviously, thank God it didn't. Anything had gone wrong, and they'd actually sent him that vape pen, and something had actually gone wrong. You'd have seen the actual title would have been "Vaping Kills," wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
of course,
guarantee. Yeah.
Nothing to actually
Vaping
do with
Man.
vaping, but it would have been "Vaping Kills."
Right.
Because I don't know if you've noticed, over in the UK we've had some really good news, but they've been putting loads out, haven't they, about that it's a lot safer and it's all this. And then as soon as a load of that stuff comes out, underneath it they start putting out dentists are saying that it's bad for your mouth and all this. And it literally so many days afterwards.
What I'm curious about, because you guys have this thing over there called Lad Bible, like that's UK based, and they were putting a whole bunch of negative vaping stories out, and it was on like Snapchat, like their Snapchat story or whatever. They were putting a whole bunch of anti-vaping rhetoric out there, and I'm like, why? You know,
why?
like what is their, first of all, what is their target demographic? Second of all, who is paying them advertisement dollars for their website and everything else? And like, why would a company or whatever based out of the UK, which is like probably one of the most forward-thinking places on vaping, put out all this negative vaping rhetoric, where I feel like a lot of their demographic is obviously on Snapchat and Facebook, but it's younger, younger people. And it's also, there's a lot of Americans that share those stories too. So why, you know, got to think of why.
It's what's behind them. We all wouldn't be surprised, would we, if you found out that people are going around to, you know, like we have influencers in vaping instead of reviewers and stuff like that. You wouldn't be surprised if these big pharma and stuff like that are going around and...
Hang on, let me get my smock pen. A bottle of juice.
What did I miss in chat now?
Fuck knows.
Oh,
Oh, there's a load of people putting in what they're vaping on.
Yeah, why don't you read
Nice
some
setup.
off?
Okay, let's scroll up a little bit. Oi, okay, so do. Biscuit Vapes is on the Luxotic BF with the Dead Rabbit SQ. Chelsea, the lovely Chelsea, is on the dual top side with the Dead Rabbit. RDA Juice is Cherry Blue Cola. That sounds interesting. Goober's on the Crown 4 kit. Twisted Messes TM150 with Black Recoil Rebel, and Rage Squonk kit with Red Recoil Rebel. What else we got? Stephen James is on the Legend and Kylin V2, and SX G-Class Elitist and Goat. Who else we got? Mike is on. What's Mike vaping on? Topside Dual with a Rebirth, single 4mm 0.16 Alien with Apple Berry Crumble from IVG. I love that setup, Nick. It's so cool. So cool.
It's all blurry because it won't focus.
Vic's in the house.
Hi,
Hi,
Vic.
Vic.
How
He's
you
on the
feeling
dual
better,
top
Vic? You went very well.
He's on the Mjolnir, is it? The Vicious Ant Spade. Elitist. And the Nudge 22. Yee! SXQ class and the Gear RTA. And Asmodus Lustro Kadama. Flipping Lord, the list goes on. Kylin V2. What isn't Vic vaping on? Let's have a look. I'm sure Jules put something in somewhere. Did I read Jules's one out? If you guys see any, feel free to jump in and read them out. There's quite a lot there.
See, that's why I put you in charge of that.
Let's look.
And you're doing such a good job.
I'm trying. Trying to read with my good eye. Ian Morgan's on the Sirius with the SC Plus Vindicator Reload X. Who else?
Read Tetley's.
Vision Spinner with the C4 and the Dagang tobacco from Pound Stretcher.
Hey, you know, sometimes life hits you hard.
It does.
Hey, I've had some crappy juices that are actually quite nice. You know what I mean? Some cheap ass shit liquid that come out nice, especially some peppermints and spearmints.
I remember one of the first liquids I ever had was like a cheapo bottle of shit when I first had the basic bitch pen setups, years ago, like 4.5 years ago, whatever, 5 years ago. And it was a cherry cola, and it was one of the, the Decang type liquids, the really cheap, nasty, watery things. But it tasted so good. The flavor was amazing. Like now, probably vaping that, it would taste horrible. But back then it was like, wow, this is so good. It tastes better than cigarettes.
Yeah.
That's all it matters, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn straight it does. So, yeah.
I had something to say. I want to do like random questions and just ask Mark random questions.
Yeah, let's do rapid fire for Mark.
Okay.
Mark, all right, we'll start with a fairly easy one. Top 3 favorite setups.
My top 3 of all time. Top 3 favorite setups. I can tell you what my favorite ones are now, but
all right, let's do that.
My favorite regulated mod at the present moment is still the double barrel, either the V2.1 or the V3. I just love, as a regulated mod, absolutely love that. Favorite RDAs still is the drop or the dead rabbit. I still love them to pieces. But that BTFC is becoming another favorite of mine. I just wish the logoing was a little bit different. So yeah, all time, mechs wise, it's got to be my Purge truck. I just absolutely love that thing, and I love it for quite a few reasons. One, it hits blooming brilliantly. Second, the actual how it's built is so easy to maintain. You can look after it really, really easy. There you go. Juices, favorite one is Lemon Lush.
Top 3 favorite beverages.
Top 3 beverages. Ooh, number 1 is Jack Daniels. Number 2 is Dr. Pepper. Number 3 is Coke.
There you go. Do you ever mix the two? Your top 2?
Do I mix the top 2? No.
It's not the top 2 and then a bit of Coke afterwards.
I do like Dr. Pepper and Jack.
That sounds good, actually.
It is nice.
I'd do it. I'd rock it.
Yeah.
Right, I've got a question.
Go.
If you could eat one meal and one meal only for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
It would have to be...
Make it a good one, mate, because it's for the rest of your life.
the rest of my life?
Yeah.
It'd have to be my wife's stew.
Ooh.
Yeah, got to be. Really easy
Nice.
to make, but her dumplings are gorgeous.
Yes. Great answer.
She's got a cracking set of dumplings.
Be careful what you say.
The doghouse.
Oh, yes. It's so good.
So you actually have a question mark from Vic. He says, you have unlimited money. Which mech company would you take over and run, and why?
Ooh, good question.
Ooh. I would say Rig. If I was going to go for a company, Rig.
Nice.
They do some really good mechs, but also it's the ethos that's behind it as well.
Is it me or has he gone a little bit more quieter?
You want to say?
Yeah. Did you just push your microphone away or something?
Me? No,
Yeah.
not touched it.
Oh, just seems a little quieter, right? All of a
Yeah,
sudden.
you were right, nice sound, and then you went quiet.
Hmm.
No, I'm still here.
Yeah,
All right.
you better now.
I haven't touched. Oh, I know what it might be. Go and
Uh-oh.
carry on talking, and I'll.
Oh,
Sort
you're all right now.
Oh, you're
no.
fine now, yeah.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
I'll leave it alone then.
All right, Mark. Top 3 favorite bands, musicians, artists, whatever you want to call them.
Top 3 bands. The first one's Beatles. Second one is Pink Floyd. The third one is Led Zeppelin.
Nice.
Fair enough. Wow, that was easy.
that was very easy.
Let's see. Do you play video games?
No,
Not at all?
not at all.
Ah.
The last time I played a video game was back in God knows how long. What was it called? Metal Gear Solid.
Oh,
my
dude, I
God.
love the Metal Gear Solids.
The original one, though?
The original, yes.
Yeah.
With the PlayStation in the grey little box. Yeah. I just don't want a divorce. It's as simple as that. So I don't play video games.
All right. Let's see. Top 3 TV shows.
Oh, blooming out now. Top 3. I haven't really got any. Of all time, I could go for, obviously, first one would be Red Dwarf, and I love that for so many reasons, not just for the actual program, but it's also other bits and pieces as well, isn't it, brother?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Second favorite is obviously Star Trek. Big Star Trek fan. Absolutely love my Star Trek. And the third one is Doctor Who. There you go.
So you're a little bit of a nerd.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right. I am too.
Yeah.
Complete nerd. Let's see. Anyone else have questions for Mark? And I'm not seeing any in chat. Let's see. Anyone see any questions for Mark? here?
Huggles from Madata.
Top 3 films.
Oh yeah, there you go. Top 3 films.
Top 3 films. Right, this one's an hard one. Well, it's not a hard one. It's just that I've got more than 3. Obviously, the Star Wars trilogies. Just love me Star Wars. After that one, believe it or not, one of my favorite films is a bit of a. I would say it's called Escape from New York.
Yeah, with Kurt Russell.
Yeah,
I haven't
I
seen
just
that one.
love that film. It's a very 80s, is it very early
He
80s
did
film?
Escape from LA as well, didn't
Yeah, that were a bit. But yeah, Escape from New York. And my second one would be definitely Back to the Future trilogy.
Yes,
I love
I'm right there with
he?
you.
Can't be Back to the
Good
Future.
shout, man. Good
Yes.
shout.
All right, we have that was from Daniel Carter Sewell or Sewell. Don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. This next one is from, let's see, Vaping with Vic. Another one for Mark. You have one free trip on the TARDIS. You can go back in time and change one thing with your YouTube channel. What would it be?
Oh, that'd be dead easy. I wish I'd started when I started vaping. It's my biggest regret. Because I started vaping back 2011, and I wish I'd started my channel then.
Dan, you would have been early.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's my biggest regret. I watched guys on YouTube for so long, and then it was sort of like a case of I ended up going into reviewing kind of as a joke to people at work, and yeah, I wish I'd done it a lot earlier.
Same here, actually. That's a good one. Because I was vaping since 2011, technically, like late 2011. And I started my channel in 2014. So I'm coming up on my 5-year anniversary on YouTube.
Yeah, I started late 2015. So yeah, I mean, I was watching Gotcha 69 and all them guys.
Mo?
Oh my God, no.
It's not that last week's one with me with your Chuckle Brother, is it?
No. It's...
That was amazing, that man. But when they come with that one, that was brilliant. There's my face stuck on other Chuckle Brother. The best one. He's put me on the living one.
Oh my God, man. Seriously.
At least there's that. I mean, Mark, top 3 favorite coils.
Top 3 favorite coils. Number 1 is my own. Saddle horse coils. I really do like saddle horse coils. You know, saddle horse blues coils. They're nice, and they're normally like your basic Claptons or your twisted Claptons. They're nice as well. But yeah, I know I'm a round wire person, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Between 20 gauge and 22 gauge, and they're my everyday bangers. So that's what I like.
I mean, to be fair, I'm rocking dual 24 gauge 10 wrap Nichrome 80 spaced build in here, and it's so good for series because the spaces keep the center of the coil, not as hot, and it's so easy to tune up. You just fire it a couple of times and it lights up right from the middle, and you actually do get good flavor off of it. Like, people that say you can't get good flavor off of round wire builds are lying, because I think you get some good flavor off of a nice 24 gauge.
I love me round wire. Absolutely. I think because obviously I use a lot of mechs as well. You haven't got the problem of ramp up times and things like that. It's instant. It's there, and I definitely get decent flavor from round wire. So yeah, that's my favorite.
That's from Barry Alderton. SoulOhm, do you agree with the introduction of Captain Pike into the Discovery timeline?
Yes, of course, because Captain Pike was the original captain of the Enterprise. Simple as that. If you go back to the original series of Star Trek, Captain Pike was before Kirk, and I can totally understand why they're doing it.
It's the Discovery. I haven't really watched that one, but I found there's stuff on there. If it's before Captain Kirk, there's like holograms and stuff like that, which they didn't really have that, did they?
To be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of Discovery. I think they've gone off a total different tangent, and it's almost like a different universe to what the standard Star Trek is. And obviously, I mean, you've got Star Trek Next Generation, obviously Deep Space and all that, and Voyager seem to be all in the same realm. But sort of like Enterprise, which was obviously prior to the original, and then obviously you've got this one, and they just never seem to sort of like blend very well to the others. I don't know. That's just my point of view.
I also found that it went down, like Red Dwarf. Like when the sets, I know I've said this before, like when the sets were wobbly and it didn't have that sort of. Obviously, it went to Next Generation. It was a lot better than the actual original Star Trek, but it still had that sort of feel to it, didn't it? And so did really Deep Space Nine and Voyager. It still had that sort of feel to it.
Yeah.
Where the Discovery's gone a little bit more movie-y.
Yeah, it has gone down. I mean, I've only watched the first half of the first season of that, and it's sort of like I'm just not grabbing it. It's just not grabbing me. It was like when Babylon 5 came out. That I really enjoyed Babylon 5, and then that went down that way as well. It's sort of like it just feels very detached from what we've seen before. I mean, obviously you've got new writers, you've got new ways of filming and things like that, but yeah, it just feels a little bit detached from the original Star Trek. Or even sort of like your Deep Space Nines, your Voyager and things like that. It just feels very detached from it, and so like they're including things that weren't around when Kirk was around. If you understand my meaning. So yeah, a bit weird. What do you think, Nick?
See, all right. The last time I watched Star Trek was, let's see, what was the first one? I can't even remember the names. I think it was Next Generation or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Is that a Star Trek series? Yeah, I think it was Next Generation. I remember that.
Captain Picard.
Picard?
Yeah, Picard, yeah. I watched that when I was a kid, and I haven't seen the new one, so I don't know. I kind of get what you guys are talking about. Like, I feel like I know, like, what they did, and it's unfortunate because I remember from the Picard days, it was always sort of campy-ish, a little less so than the Captain Kirk days, but then like it was still kind of like corny and just like I don't know. Everything was very nice and clean in those series. I remember, and it was like a soap opera in space, but in a good way. In a good way,
Yeah, but I mean, it's like looking at Battlestar Galactica, the old version. That was very campy and exactly the same. Then you look at the new version, even though it's quite a few years old now, totally different, but still the same. It still kept that same galactic feel, if you understand me.
Right.
Yeah. Whereas I think Discovery's just gone off on a total tangent of its own.
As shows tend to do, yeah. Vaping Irish says, we all miss Firefly. That's all that matters.
Oh.
Random question. If you could morph 2 animals to make 1 super animal, what 2 animals would you choose and why?
What?
This is a vape show.
I'm just not on that kind of drugs. Yeah, man. You know, so like, yeah, we'll get a hippopotamus and we'll stick a giraffe on it and make a giraffe hippopotamus, man.
Giraffe-opotamus.
Lethal too much.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There you go.
That could go 2 ways. I'm just picturing
Which
a
end?
hippopotamus body with a really long neck.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or a really tall hippo. I don't know.
I've met a few of them.
Haven't we all, my friend? Haven't we all?
They're normally downtown about 9 o'clock at night. With a red in a fishbowl. You'll see her about 3:15 coming past the kebab shop being sick.
Oh.
Oh, here's a good one. What is the best type of cheese?
Here's a good one.
What's the best?
I have a huge list of questions here. It's funny.
Don't worry, people. We're going to move the
time-
show to roughly about 11:30 and you can all go to sleep.
I like
What's
a
your
nice.
favourite cheese?
My favourite cheese would be Lancashire cheese. I like Lancashire cheese because it's really good for cheese on toast.
You guys aren't
Probably
helping me.
sounded like UK Andy then.
Oh, you want some Jägermeister tea? That's what
Yeah,
she
that's what she
wants. Oh, I had to do
Sure,
3 gallons of the stuff last year. You won't see what I'm bringing this year.
Yeah, well,
I'm excited for it. Jaeger chai.
Oh,
Yes,
the best
good
one was the May of last year. Me and Mark got absolutely walled on the Friday night, and he's there on the Saturday, and I love him to death. He's absolutely such a great bloke. So the first thing he does as soon as you get there, and I'm still like hungover, he went, "Here you go," and he starts to pour it out, and I'm thinking, "Don't fill it to the top, don't fill it to the top," and he did. He filled it to the top, and I had to drink it. And do you know, it actually maybe settled me a little
It is
bit.
nice. It really is. It's lovely.
It's such an unlikely combination.
The first year that we went there, he brought boatloads of chicken legs, didn't he, as well?
Yeah. What were the nuts that he had?
Oh, the hot nuts.
Mark, you got to try these. They're really nice.
Mark goes, "That's not hot. I've tasted hot, man."
Oh, look at him. He's just so juiced right all down the one.
Now, the next question, Mark. What's your favourite pair of socks?
Fucking hell.
Fine, you guys come up with questions. I'm
No,
done.
actually, I quite like the cheese one. I love cheese. Cheese is one of my favourite
Jeez,
things in the world.
lovely. Really like the-
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? This is the great debate.
Say that again.
Oh.
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No. Pineapple.
I don't mind it.
I like.
don't mind.
Right, this is weird. I like the flavour of pineapple. I like the juice of pineapple. I just don't like the flesh in my mouth.
Best thing about it, just
Mark,
like Mark,
this is a
Nick knows what's
family-friendly
coming.
show here.
Just one of them things. I have a really, really strange thing about food. Some things, some textures in my mouth, I just can't cope with, and pineapple is one of them.
I love the taste of it. The feel of it.
The texture.
But the texture, I just can't stand.
You ain't putting that in my mouth, boy.
You will off the Jaeger.
Ooh. Here's a good one. Let's see. If Vaping Irish says you have to date a mermaid, either top half fish or bottom half woman, or top half woman, bottom half fish. Which do you choose?
I'm sorry, she's going to have a fish body.
So bottom half fish then.
Yeah, bottom half fish, yeah. You can do other things with top half.
I hope your wife's not standing next to you still.
No.
God, you're gonna kill me today, I swear.
So I go,
Yeah, you don't eat
It's not
top
even a
half
fish.
fish. What was the point of that?
I'm just picturing there's an episode of Family Guy where they have a reverse mermaid and it's top half fish, and it's just like, oh, you were expecting something different.
yeah,
Was
you
there one in
idiot.
Red Dwarf? I'm sure there was one in Red Dwarf. Dear.
You're expecting something different.
Oh boy. I'm just picturing these memes that are going to be coming, and it's not good.
All right, Mark. What's your go-to build in drippers? What's like your go-to build?
A go-to build is 5 wraps, 22 gauge, Canthal. Very, very simple. Comes out roughly about a 0.1-ish.
Just regular round wire then.
Just regular round wire. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Really, really, very, very boring, but very simple to do. Quick in, slap it in, vape away.
Well, if it works and it does it for you, that's what counts.
So yeah, very simple, very boring, but very, very simple.
Just while we're talking, ladies and gentlemen, if you do want some SoulOhm merch, get over to his website. He has got his own line of merch.
Oh yeah, I have.
So make sure you get yourself over to his website if you fancy having a SoulOhm on your face.
Yeah, man, plug away, dude.
On your face? Do you have masks for sale? Or
Ones with a strap and a ball in the mouth.
Late Nick.
You know what we should do for Expo? We should all get cutouts of each other's faces and just walk around like with cutouts.
Just two little eye holes.
How do I do this? That he's put in chat. Do I just click it?
Okay,
What?
click the link, go to the page, and then you have to set up another scene in OBS to.
I can share it from my end.
Yeah, share it from your
Okay.
end.
Well, here.
So when
Here-
it comes to the time, I'll do
Well,
that.
why don't we do it just now? We got 10 minutes left, so let's
This-
share.
I was just thinking that if I do that and then all of a sudden it all goes kaputty put pot.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it does it to me because I could just rejoin.
Yeah, what we'll do next week is we'll do it before.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
We don't do things before the show. We just hang out and talk nonsense
Yeah.
like
Okay.
we have been the whole show.
So let's do this meme competition then. This is a winner. Have you guys seen it? I was in pieces when I saw this.
I don't think I have.
I'm
You have to
gonna have to. I'll
screen
pop
share, I believe, somehow.
Yeah, just says share, doesn't it, in that?
There it
we go.
is.
it. Can you see it? Look at the pins on Mike.
Damn, Mike. All right, then.
The best thing about it is the way it's laid on ours. You've got super awesome vape show straight across his crotch.
Censored.
Yeah, right.
Look at that.
What the hell was that even referencing?
I have no idea, but it's funny as fuck.
Oh, God. Well done. Who posted that?
Daniel Reese Brown again. It's
Oh,
him.
of course.
He's flat out on the memes. He's even
Oh,
done the
man.
dolphin one already with the Preco tank. Dude, just keep them coming, man. They are so good.
Have you got the one of me
Get it off.
with Chuckle Brothers?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Oh.
Hang on.
Stick that one on. That is just so funny. Because I said once on the show last week, that was just so funny.
Right, let me get that back up.
That works really
man.
well. I wouldn't have to do it if you did that. That's perfect.
So if this is your first time watching, Mo likes memes, as we all do, because we have our own memes page where you can take funny screenshots of us doing funny things and then post them. Oh, God.
Let me just move the
works
super
so
awesome chat thing. It's on the phone.
That's so good. That's so good.
That's brilliant.
Oh,
There
man.
you can see it.
I think we're gonna have to do like at the end of each month. We're gonna have to like choose the best one of the month just to go back on or something.
And sort a bit of a prize out for him.
Yeah, we sort
We could.
something out.
Yeah.
That's
we
so
could-
good. I love that. It's
That
man.
is brilliant.
It's- And it's your facial expression as well. It's like, ooh.
The hair just
Yeah, there he is.
Oh. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
blends into place so perfectly.
Yeah. Who did that one?
That was
Daniel
Daniel
Reese.
Reese Brown again. Yeah.
Oh, really good,
Again.
that brother.
I don't know what his what's his
His
YouTube name.
Oh,
He's always in the always in the
chat,
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Dan Demure?
That's him. Yeah, I think
That's
so.
him? I'm sorry if I gave the wrong person credit. But yeah, we're gonna have to do something. Mo, that's your job. You're in charge of that. It's all you.
That's all good.
Well, I just think that works really, really well the way he's just done it. Cause that just saves me having to do it. It worked. You can see it.
Yeah, it was all right, was it?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, no problem at all.
Nice.
Cool. That's easier then.
Sweet. And
But keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Yes, for sure. We love memes.
Yeah, they're so good. Those
Mike just said,
dogs, man.
"You fuckers."
Yes, and he got to see it.
Hey, you never know. Any one of us could be on next week's best meme of the week.
Yeah.
So we're all in trouble.
He did look good though.
It's true. I'm rather
It was like the same thing about which would you have. Which half of
Mike's
him?
body on the
top
grill's
half.
head.
Or Mike's bottom half. Oh God. Oh man. So
There'd be a nice breeze for his farts to blow around with that skirt on.
I don't know where it all comes. It's like we were sat here before a show, and that's all you can hear is the belch or like windy. The only thing you can hear is Nick going, "Oh God," shaking his head.
Yeah, join the if it's easier, get on the SAVS meme group.
Oh, it's much easier. I think this
rather
is
than emailing them.
the right way to do it. SAVS memes,
I'll
it's so
pop
easy.
the link in chat now.
Done it already.
Oh, there you go.
I beat you to it.
Hey.
But if you have any general questions or topics, suggestions, or anything like that, you can always email us. We have all of the various social medias that you can follow us on. But make sure you like the Facebook page. I'll put that link in chat as well. And follow all of the casters. Everyone's links is in the description of every video, so they're all down there. So you can go and check us all out if you don't already. I'm trying to find the actual SAVS page. Someone might beat me to it. Probably.
Damn, that's vaping.
But yeah, I can't find where's the SAVS page? SAVS. Oh, there it is. Duh. It's not called SAVS. It's called Super Awesome Vape Show. Duh.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
All right. There we go.
Yeah, let's see some horrendous photoshops of us guys as well, everybody.
Oh yeah, make sure you get us really awkwardly screenshotted too. Like,
Yeah.
there. Hope someone was quick on the draw. The best ones are when you're caught off guard and you're like, "Oh, I look like I'm sneezing or something."
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
We used to have a lot of it. Last summer vapes. If one of us froze, if you have potato internet.
Oh, that were ace
you'd
them
be
ones.
halfway through going. You know what I mean? He's really enjoying his vape.
He's going all the way down to the 510.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he's dripping.
Oh my God! Don't do that to me. You're gonna kill me, literally. Oh. Ow.
So, have you seen anything in the news yourself, then, Nick? Have you seen out about happening over the pond?
Pond?
Yes. Of course.
Mate.
Lots of that stuff. More taxes, more bans, and more age restrictions.
Right.
Yeah. There's almost too much to talk about at this point because there's the New York complete flavor ban. They're banning all flavors except for tobacco. The only thing you can do is tobacco.
When does that come into play?
They just had a hearing on it. I haven't heard any news past that, but they had a number of people show up to protest and speak and all that. There was probably, just from the picture that I saw, at least 45 people there, roughly, just holding signs, as well as some of the top advocates from the state-led advocacy groups, which is awesome. But yeah, we will have to wait and see how far they go with it. And they've already gotten a couple of them taken down. I think this one might only be for New York City, but don't quote me on that. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, we've already gotten a couple of statewide flavor bans shut down for New York, but they keep going with it. They keep bringing them back up.
Do you think once one gets it's gonna snowball?
Let's say that again.
Do you know once one comes in, is it going to snowball?
Oh, if we get a total flavor ban, I mean, there's already been a total flavor ban in San Francisco. Everything except, I believe, tobacco and No, I think menthol is included in that. I think it's only tobacco in San Francisco, just the city.
In San Francisco, though, if you order it on the internet from somewhere out of the state, can it be mailed into it?
Yes.
Is there any fine if you get caught with, man, he's got the strawberry juice, we've got to take him down the slammer?
No. It's basically hurting local businesses because local businesses are not able to sell the flavors that people want. And then they just go outside of the city or they order from online and then, the local business closes. That's all there is to it.
Are they allowed to sell the concentrates?
What's that?
Like concentrates to be able to make it up themselves from the shops, or?
Probably. That's a fine line. I would have to check the letter of the law for that one, to be honest. But I would say probably because it's not a complete e-liquid. But at the same time, it's it's iffy. If it's in a tobacco shop, if it's in a vape shop, then probably not.
So I was thinking, we've got the 50 mil short fills. Could you do it the other way around? You'd sort of just have your VG and your PG, and then you added your flavour to it, and then shook it up, and it were.
I believe it only affects juice with nicotine already in it. So technically, you could do a flavor or a nicotine shot sort of thing. However, most manufacturers in the United States don't do nicotine shot liquids, so they're not prepared to make special packaging just for the areas that have these sort of bans.
Right.
And then that could also get shut down. That loophole could be closed fairly easily because essentially it is a loophole. I mean, even what you guys do over there, it's basically just a big old loophole. But
no, in the United States, there won't be any loopholes.
No, because they get closed relatively quickly.
Yeah.
But
so you'll have to have a cake shop next door to a vape shop. Just buy your nicotine and your VG from obviously the vape shop. Then pop next door to the cake shop and buy your flavorings.
There you go.
There you go.
You go into a pet store and you pull on the water bottle for the rabbit cage, and the whole wall flips around and it becomes a vape shop.
Yeah.
Well, we don't talk about walls flipping.
I thought you might come out about the truth about that. You were just pissed up. There's no way a wall fell on you, surely.
It did. The whole wall fell on my face. I couldn't have timed it worse if I tried.
He'd been drinking with me in afternoon as well, and then he went out on night time. So, and then he's gone into bathroom, and I swear he's just face planted something. But no, apparently the wall fell on him. I fell on plenty of walls. But...
Yeah, I was like, I'll take a quick leak and we'll head out. Next thing, I walked into the bathroom. Gadoosh! The whole thing came down, smashed me straight across there.
I'm not saying anything about your nose, but it did have it at that point, didn't it?
Couldn't really miss it.
Oh, Jesus.
I've got a big nose. I got a thin face.
Yeah. If you ever think about the Grand Maker and stuff like that, like how he made me fat, chubby, and a great big round face. So he thought, right, what I'll do with you is I'll just shrink your head and pull your nose out. It's like Mark. They just made his head into a little small round Malteser and give him really tiny ears.
But at least he's twice as sweet as you, Aiden.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm terrible.
Coming in hot, Mr. Garfield. Coming in hot.
All right, guys. Well, that pretty much rounds out the show. Why don't we say our goodbyes, shall we?
We'll send it over to our guest, the wonderful SoulOhm. Make sure you get over to his channel and subscribe. He's a great bloke. Not I'm just saying that because he's my brother. And remember, he's got some merch out. Go and check out his website as well. It's, what is it? SoulOhm.com.
It's SoulOhmReviews.com, yeah. If you pop over there, you can go to the merch store there. Yes, you certainly can. And you can check out all my bits and pieces and what I've been up to on there as well.
Go on then. Say goodbyes, bro.
Goodbye, bro.
I know he did all. Like Aiden, you did all the pimping for him. He doesn't have.
Just did all the pimping. Just want to say thank you, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. It's been a while since I've been with you guys, and yeah, thank you very much for having me on. I really do appreciate it. Please go and check out everybody. Go and subscribe and like and everything, all that good stuff. Thank you very much. Cheers now.
Hey.
Pass it on off to
Bro.
Hey. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? Thank you to everybody who's tuned in tonight. We've had some good questions for Mr. Mark SoulOhm Reviews. It's been a pleasure to have you on tonight as well, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, big love to you, dude. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, for another episode of SAVS, and we will be back next week. So I will see you lovely people very soon. Goodbye. I will hand it over to Aiden.
He can sign us off and I can press stop. Ladies and gentlemen, this show is nothing without all of you in chat. You're an absolute bunch of stars. Big shout out to all our spanners. You are absolutely fantastic for looking after us. A big shout out to the one and only Nick, the one and only Mo Bro, and my brother, the special guest SoulOhm. Love you loads, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you catch us next week. Same channel, same bat time. 8 PM. I sound like the wonderful GBV. We might be able to get him on as well at one point. Adam he's come back to reviewing, so we'll get him back on. The wonderful Great British Vapes, and we'll pass it over to the wonderful Nick. Stay safe, people. Yo yo yo.
I like doing this.
What's up, vapors?
What's up, vapors? Apparently, I've never done this in my life. I can't wait till Expo. Man, I'm going to give you guys so much shit. You have no idea. Mark, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
You're lovely. I really, really, really want you to create a second channel where all you do is just read children's books very very softly into your microphone, just gently.
Oh, bless.
I'll play them. I'll play them on my TV every night. Just to fall asleep to.
As well as you can list your favourite cheeses. You can just slowly go through it. Gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola.
Red Leicester.
Right.
Sounds like a strip club, that does. Red Leicester.
The best thing about it is that all the strippers are like 1/2 cheese and just the Where would you start nibbling?
Are they top half cheese or bottom half cheese?
Let's hit the down on it.
Goodbye. We'll see you later.
Is that it? Is that all you're saying?
Yes. Good night. I'm out.
Good night, people. Don't eat cheese and breathe. Bye.